Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you're having a great week so far. I'm really glad that you tuned into our music video for this week. Today we're going to focus on some rhythm pattern reading. We did rhythm stories a few weeks back, and if you didn't see that video, go check it out. It's linked to my teacher page. So my regular OP Schools teacher page has all the other weeks of activities that we've done, and our outside rhythm story activity was awesome. We've been writing some patterns on the sidewalk with chalk, so go do that if you haven't yet. But today I want to talk about some more advanced rhythms. We talked about them a little bit, but I want to focus on them a bit today so that we're ready for our learning next year. So here's what I have ready for you. I have 3 patterns across the top, okay? And pattern number 1 should look very familiar to you. What do we chant when we see pattern number 1? Due to data, that's right. We have 1 macro beat worth of rhythms here, but we've divided that into 4 smaller pieces, and we can say due to data when we see this rhythm pattern, okay? We also can call these 16th notes, and you'll talk about those more as you start to get into middle school, either next year or the year after, okay? But right now, we're still calling them due to data. Now, pattern 2 and pattern 3 look a little different, okay? If you notice, in pattern 2 and 3, part of the pattern has 1 stem, or beam rather, and the other part has 2 beams. Same situation with pattern 3, part of it has 2 beams and part of it only has 1, but they're flipped. So that's going to mean we're kind of going to combine some rhythms that we're very comfortable with. When we only see 1 beam across the top, that part of the rhythm is going to be syllables that we use when we chant do, day. When we see 2 beams at the top, we're going to use syllables that we use when we say due to data, okay? So pattern number 2 sounds like this. Do, data, 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 do. Does that make sense? The first part is our do, because it's worth half of our macro beat, and then the second part we divide further, so we say do, data. So let's try that. Will you chant that with me? Let's try pattern 2 4 times in a row. Here we go. Do, data, do, data, do, data, do, data. Very good. Let's try pattern number 1 and 2 together twice in a row. All points so you know where we are. Do, they, do. Try to read with me. Do to data, do, data, do to data, do, data. Make sense? Great. Okay, so let's take a look at pattern number 3 this time. Pattern 3 sounds different. Instead of do data, it says do ta day, right? It says do ta day, do ta day, because do day would be the second half, and we don't have a division there. Sorry, my face and my board don't quite fit. Back up a little bit. There we go. Okay, do ta day. So listen once. I'm going to repeat pattern number 3 a bunch of times. It sounds like this. Do today, 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 do today. Great work. Will you try to chant pattern 3 with me? Well, let's do it 4 times in a row. Here we go. Here we go. Do today, do today, do today, do today. Great work. Now, chanting pattern 2 and pattern 3 together in a row is a little tricky, but this is what it would sound like if those patterns were written back to back. It would sound like this. Do, data, do today. Do, data, do today. Very cool, okay? So pattern 1 is seeing all of our divisions. Pattern 2 is seeing part of our microbeat, do, and half of it as divisions, data. And pattern 3 is our divisions to start, duta, and our microbeat, day, to end it, okay? So, taking a look at the 2 practice patterns I wrote for you, I want you to just listen first. I'll point along and read them to you, then we'll try to audiate and chant them together. You ready? Do, day, do, just listen while I read. Do, data, do, day, do to data. Make sense? Good, listen one more time. Listen again. Do, data, do, day, do to data. Great. Could you audiate the pattern this time? If you want to use your finger to help you keep track, great. If otherwise you can just follow along, that's awesome too. I'll keep pointing. Would you audiate the pattern for me? Give it your best shot. Will you chant with me? Do, data, do, day, do to data. Great work. Okay, let's take a look at the rhythm pattern I have on the bottom. We're going to start with our new rhythm number 3, and let's see what it sounds like. Just listen again while I chant to you the first time. Do, day, do, please listen while I read. Do today, do, day to do, day. Ha. You notice I use pattern 3 and I use pattern 2. Both of those different divisions are in here this time. So listen again. Listen to me, please. Do today, do, day to do, day. Try to audiate with me this time. Do, day, do, will you audiate? Try your best. Will you chant with me? Do today, do, day to do, day. Try it one more time. Read it again. Do today, do, day to do, day. Great job. Okay, let's challenge ourselves and read both of these lines back to back. You ready? Starting right here, will you read with me? Do, day to do, day, do today to do today, do, day to do, day. Good work. Okay, take a good look at those. There's some tricky stuff there, but you can do it, and I know that hopefully breaking them down a little bit one at a time will help. Now, I want you to continue working on this without me. In our activities, our linked activities this week, you are going to go to a slide where you will see rhythm patterns written with those same divisions. Do to data, do data, and do today. I want you to practice chanting those patterns. But underneath those patterns, there are 2 little links on each one for you to hear a sound clip. The first one has the chanting voice of the syllables like I just did with you here. So if you're not sure, or you want to double check yourself that you were correct, listen to that audio file and then you'll know that you're correct as you chant along. Or that's a great way to practice. Keep playing the audio file and chant with the voice. Okay, the other little circle that's the audio file on the right hand side underneath each pattern is just what it sounds like with a rhythm instrument playing it. So for example, it could be rhythm sticks. So I bet you could transpose in your head what that rhythm pattern was, but it will be the pattern written without the syllables. It'll just be the sound. Some of them might be on the xylophone. Some of them could sound like piano. Some of them could sound like rhythm sticks, but it's just the rhythm without the syllables. So that's great practice too. If you're an instrumentalist, if you've been practicing for Mr. Contrabecchi or Mrs. Dorman, you could pick up your instrument, pick one open note, an open string players, or C, a concert C, players who play with Mrs. Dorman, band members, sorry, words today, pick one note and you could play that rhythm on the same note. Just like string players, you play Mississippi hot dog, right? Do ta day ta do day. Same idea. So try those out this week. See if you can have some fun with those rhythm patterns and really strengthen your rhythm reading this week. It will definitely help you no matter what, especially if you're playing an instrument and as you're going on into chorus and we continue to learn to read music. So have fun with that. You know I'm always here and happy to check in with you. Send me an email. Some of you are doing that and I love it. Send me a video of you singing or just having fun at home. I have office hours that are available on Thursday mornings from 10:30 to 11:30. So if you want to hop into that Google Meet, the link for that Google Meet is in my slides now. So send me an email and let me know you're coming so I'm ready to say hi to you. I'll be there no matter what. But let me know you might join me and then hop on during that time and come say hi. Or if you have questions about our lessons, that's a great time to check in. Okay? I hope you have a great week. We'll see you soon. I miss you. Bye.